It was a warm June night in 1947 in one of the most luxurious homes in Beverly Hills. A man sat quietly on a sofa, a newspaper in hand, his face calm. No one knew that this night would change everything. Bullets would shatter the glass, and the world would lose him forever. But who was behind the shooting? What secrets lay hidden in the heart of Las Vegas and the Mafia world? And why did this man, known by everyone, meet such a violent end? Benjamin Bugsy Siegel, the man destined to build Las Vegas, was sitting in his lover's home. Street lights spilled pale light through the windows, casting long shadows across polished floors and luxurious furniture. He flipped through the newspaper, perhaps checking gambling news or financial reports. Nothing could have prepared him for what was about to happen. Outside, shadows moved. A black unmarked car pulled up silently. Two figures, faces hidden under dark hats, stepped out. Their movements were precise, deliberate. Every detail mattered: the distance, the angle, the timing. Time seemed slow. Moments before the bullets fired, Bugsy's mind may have drifted back to the past. Grand projects, Las Vegas dreams, misplaced trusts, and enemies lurking in the shadows. Meanwhile, the viewer's mind flashes forward, glimpsing the consequences of this night: death, fear, betrayal, and the breath of New York City under the shadow of organized crime. Bugsy remained on the sofa, newspaper still in hand, his calm as fragile as glass. The inner voice of the evidence whispers, "Something is in the air, something that will change everything." In those moments, the viewer is pulled between past and future. Flash back to a few days earlier, Bugsy and Virginia Hill planning the Flamingo project, smiling faces, seemingly safe. Flashback forward to a few hours later. East Coast mobster take control of the hotel. No arrests are made. Secrets remain hidden. With every passing second, the tension rises. Bugsy still sits on the sofa, newspaper in hand, while shadow creep closer. Everything is poised to explode. Yet we only witness the moments just before the storm. In the next segment, we enter Bugsy Siegel's world. Grand plans, hidden enemies, and decisions that would seal his fate. Get ready for the deadly night that no one would ever forget. It was June 20, 1947. The sun had long disappeared behind the Hollywood hills, leaving a calm, warm night in Beverly Hills. The house was quiet, the kind of quiet that feels heavier than noise. Street lights cast faint shadows through the curtains, stretching across polished floors and luxurious furniture. Inside, Bugsy Siegel sat on the sofa, newspaper in hand. His face was calm, almost contemplative. The Flamingo project, his ambitions, his enemies, all floated in his mind like distant echoes. To anyone watching, he seemed safe, even untouchable, but danger was already circling. Outside, the air was tense. A black unmarked car slowly approached the house. Two figures, faces hidden under dark hats, stepped out. Their movements were precise, deliberate, every detail mattered. The two figures moved silently across the driveway, their eyes fixed on the target. Every footstep, every breath was calculated. They had done this before, or at least they knew the rules. Precision, patience, anonymity. Back inside, Bugsy turned the page in the newspaper, unaware of movement outside. He sipped from a glass of whiskey, his attention half on the paper, half on plans for the Flamingo Hotel. Then it happens. Glass shatters. 9 bullets tear through the living room window. The room erupts in chaos in an instant. Bugsy doesn't have time to react. 2 bullets strike his head directly. He collapses on the sofa, newspaper still in hand, whiskey untouched. Time slows for the evidence. Every detail magnified. The glass shards. The silent shadows retreating. The ear stillness after the gunfire. Outside, the perpetrators vanish into the night. The streets return to silence. No witnesses, no immediate consequences. Only a life ended, a dream cut short, and questions left unanswered. Moments later, news begins to spread. Police are notified, but details are scarce. No fingerprints, no suspects, no confessions. The killers vanish without a trace. In the next segment, we will explore the aftermath, the theories, and the hidden conspiracies that surround this legendary Mafia murder. The morning after June 20, 1947, Beverly Hills was buzzing with whispers of a shocking event. Bugsy Siegel was dead. For the East Coast Mafia, Bugsy's death was both a problem and a solution. His Flamingo project, already struggling with budget overruns and management issues, now hung in uncertainty. Associates debate whether to continue funding or cut losses. Bugsy's murder sent a chilling message. Ambitions without loyalty can be deadly. Even decades later, Bugsy Siegel's murder remains one of the most mysterious in organized crime history. Who ordered the hit? What was the true motive? Theory 1. East Coast Mafia Retribution. Bugsy's extravagant spending reportedly angered key backers. Theory 2. Internal betrayal. Associates he trusted might have seen him as a liability. Theory 3. External enemies. Rival gangsters may have feared his growing influence. The ambiguity is what keeps Bugsy's story alive. No confession, no definitive evidence. Every clue points to multiple possibilities. Despite his death, Bugsy's vision of Las Vegas survived. The Flamingo Hotel eventually opened. Under the control of East Coast mobsters, violence became both a tool and a spectacle, and paranoia spread among associates. Bugsy's murder reshaped organized crime strategies, leaving a lingering sense of fear and distrust. In the next segment, we will delve deeper into the psychology of the killers, the hidden networks that orchestrated the hit, and the long-term impact on the Mafia world. The night Bugsy Siegel died was meticulously planned. The killers were trained to act without hesitation, to suppress emotion, and to eliminate threats with precision. From their perspective, Bugsy was both a target and a symbol. His ambition could not be tolerated. The moment of trigger was pulled. It was just not a bullet. It was a message, a reinforcement of the unspoken rules of the underworld. The night of the murder was the culmination of weeks or months of mental tension. The hitman balanced impatience with patience, vigilance with stealth. Every shadow could be a witness. Every step could trigger failure. Bugsy Siegel may have died, But the shadows he cast over Las Vegas and the underworld remain long and deep. Every neon light, every gamble, every whispered deal carries echoes of the deadly night. And perhaps the greatest mystery of all is not who killed Bugsy Siegel, but why the story continues to captivate us more than 70 years later.